Shakespeare, Harper Lee, F. Scott Fitzgerald. 3 white American authors required to be read by high schoolers. Gabriel Garcia Marquez, Alice Walker, and Marjane Sarapi. Names that you probably heard a few times or none. Too often, I find myself reading from the same white authors about topics that are mainly Americanized. But what I have realized is that there is a lack of diversity and culture and discussion when it comes to high school literature. Of the 10 most common books read by high schoolers, they are told through a white perspective and are written by those white people. Books like To Kill a Mockingbird, The Lord of the Flies, The Great Gatsby, and any Shakespearean play. But although the classics are important and they do need to be taught, there are many more voices that should reach high schoolers today, with books such as Their Eyes Were Watching God, Love Medicine, The Alchemist, written by a Black woman, a Native American woman, and a Latino man. I was fortunate enough to have read 2 of these books in high school, but that is because I have been taking honors and AP English courses my whole entire high school career. But not everybody's exposed to these books, in and beyond Chicago. When you avoid reading books written by minorities, you encourage separation and ignorance. We live in a city that is filled with diversity, filled with countless stories, countless history, countless cultures. We live in a city that's filled with loud voices, scrumptious food, voices that are too loud to be hushed, vibrant colors. There are so many people sitting in the audience right now that define diversity. So, we need to use our voices given to us, handed down to us by our ancestors, given to us by our families that worked so hard for us to be here, to make an impact in the world. So we need to read more books that are culturally diverse so we can create a more unified community, so we can learn more about where we come from and take pride of who we are. Learn more about the world that we live in. So go back to your English classrooms. Go talk to your English teachers. Learn more about your reading list. Don't be afraid to spread the knowledge of your culture. Spread awareness. Research more books written by minorities. Because at the end of the day, you are the change of this country. You are the key to break ignorance.